Hi everybody. This is going to be Megaman 04 on the Legacy Collection because it's a convenient way to play it. I am nervous for this run, not because I'm running on BSG with a game, I do that quite a lot, but this is my very first speed game that I've come back to after a hiatus of like 4 years. So I've been grinding for the last month and I'm just really excited to be here playing this game.
Nervous for a date with your first love?
Yeah, no. Roundabout, yeah. All right, so let's start up Z4. I'll get a countdown in a moment and then we're gonna have to explain a whole bunch of things. Japanese version, faster, less text boxes, all that stuff. Right, so let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go.
0, let's go.
Okay, first off, I'm gonna change the settings, disable the double tap to dash, because we wanna have way more control of our movement. We're already using a whole bunch of things like the Zero Knuckle and the Charge Buster. And I'm gonna pick up some grenades here with the Zero Knuckle. Zero Knuckle is essentially a weapon that can pick a variety of things up to attack enemies with or defend yourself or a whole bunch of things. And I'm gonna leave it to Box for a moment to explain how the combo system roughly works.
Yes, now Zero's moves are mostly determined by swords, slashes, and the game, well, enemies when you hit them gain invulnerability frames, but the one way to bypass this is by using combos. Some moves can follow each other up and still damage and ignore the invulnerability frame. So that's how you kill a boss like this in a very quick fashion.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Nice. And we're going to be tech smashing a little bit. There's a couple of moments where CL, or the girl in pink there, is going to ask us to save the game, and I'm going to try and mash correctly to say no to that. There we go. That saves about 3 seconds not going through to that screen.
Yay.
And we're gonna text smash some more. The next stage we're heading into has like RNG manipulation in it that I'm going to try. It is very difficult, so I might not get it. But I'll leave it to Box to kind of go over that once we start this stage.
Yes.
The RNG manip at least is for parts. Every enemy in the game drops special parts that you can craft into a variety of items and things and armor pieces. What we're going for is the double jump upgrade.
Yes.
So I'm gonna leave it to Box to kind of go over it while I try to focus up now.
Yes, Sensual. Okay, and now RNG, the way RNG works in this game, what you kill enemies with, what you do during dashing. For example, you can jump during dashing, that influences RNG. Enemies' movement on screen determines RNG, so there are mole enemies at the start of this area, for example, and by quickly being off the screen before they appear, they don't influence RNG as much. But all the movements, all the weapons used, amongst others, taking damage also to an extent influences it.
Yep, and I did not quite get it, sadly. Oh, I did get one of the parts. I think I got close enough to the value to get one of the parts. Okay. So the other part will have to go for a backup strat in a stage coming up, a few stages from now.
Now,
so, Big Blue Robot. I have no idea what it's called anymore because I've been playing on the Japanese version for ages. Nope, missed the combo there. So a lot of my combos will eventually wind up being Charge Knuckle into Triple Slash for a while until we get some better upgrades. And that makes pretty quick work of this guy. Ideally, you want to fall down to the bottom and as far as to the right as possible as you can. But with the way the combos line up, you usually do not end up getting it because you have to manually walk out of this area.
So we get introduced to the bosses of the game, or at least would be if we watch the cutscene.
Yep, we're skipping all the cutscenes that we can. We do have a little bit of text to mash through, so I think a couple of donations could be read right about now.
Yeah.
Perfect. I got you covered, buddy. So we got 10 euros from Bunny Box saying xoneris, 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 xoneris. See how it feels to be called out that much, winky face. Yeah, instead of taskbot, xoneris. Get it? Nice, not joke. Anyway, 5 euros from Wired Wiki saying, let's start this train for taskbot. We also have 8 euros from someone saying, taskbot question mark? Taskbot. Hey, Casey. Good luck during your run. You're an amazing person, and I'm so glad to see you again during this run. Have a fun time. I also have a donation with a super long text, so let me know when there's a good time for that one.
All right, not for a little bit. Yeah, we're heading into the main 8 stages. There's a mechanic in the game with weather. There's a hard mode version of every stage and an easy mode version of every stage. We go to this stage first because the ability we get from playing hard mode stages in this case is very powerful.
Yeah. So to explain quickly, if you have the disadvantageous weather turned on for a stage and you beat the boss, you get a special ability. And we'll be going through quite a few of the hard mode stages. In some cases because of the abilities. In one case, actually, because it's easier.
Yep. And this room gives a lot of casual players nightmares. It is absolutely dreadful. However, since I know it's on a cycle, I kind of know what time I will enter the room to make that work. So now here's a little tower mini-boss sort of thing. You have to pull these levers out of it. More on those enemies later as well. And the levers you pull kind of determine if you're going for a top route or a bottom route. In my double jumpless route, I used to take the bottom route because it's pretty fast and easy. But this time around, we're going to go for the top route because it's easier with the way we're going to line everything up. I will be... Oh, got a next part for that one. I will be trying to get a few health pickups here because the boss of this stage is quite difficult. We're also going to come up on a dangerous... Just going to farm a little bit of health here. Oh, no. I got my health back.
I think you're the one being farmed instead.
Yeah, no, for sure. A little unfortunate on the drops. You know what? Read out that dono while I try and not embarrassingly die.
The long one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we have 50 euros from T.S. Joost, once again, with a bit of a thing here. 'Twas the run before Taskbot, when all through the venue not a peripheral was chilling, not even a game menu. The gamepads were hung by the monitors with care, in hopes that a donation soon would be there. The runners were nestled, all snug in their chairs, with visions of ESA Plum fighting wild bears. Lewitt on the microphone, and me as the host, had just settled down when we saw a new post. When up on the tracker, these arose such a clatter, I sprang from the station to see what was the matter. Away to the monitor, I flew like a flash, sat down at the keyboard, gave the spacebar a mash. The sight on the screen, a flicker of cash. The donation incentive that we had just smashed. More rapid than 113, the taskbot appeared. Now Megaman's gonna get all their stages cleared. Thank you so much for that, T.S. Joost, and thank you for the 50 euros. Back to you.
Yep, so this is, I like to call him the Chicker. He's a cockatrice. He is a nightmare of a boss, and I'm going to try and play it up a little.
Yeah, just like actual the legendary cockatrice, he can petrify you. If you kill it,
there we go.
He was merciful. Good job. Good job.
Played it a little safe there. You can get a lot more aggressive in combo if you got a lot of health, which is why I tried to farm for a low health earlier.
Yeah.
Unfortunate though, the little death there, but we got through this stage. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
So we're heading into the next stage, which is essentially a plant jungle, like a mechanical plant jungle, because a lot of life on the Earth planet is extinguished due to a lot of dark things in the Megaman story.
To be fair, this game does contain its own farming sim because 0-0 is well equipped to pluck some plants, craft some items.
Nope.
So, which you will see in a bit.
Yep.
This is some high-tier farming that's being done here, honestly.
Anybody for some spaghetti?
Combined with some excellent platforming.
Okay, and now we're gonna. Oh, well, we're gonna see why I wanted to do that other stage first, because we got the time stopper buster shot, and I'm gonna try to use that efficiently on this boss. It kind of makes it so that the iframes on the bosses, or like the hitbox of your weapon, do not fully stop, so it just keeps ticking damage down. Not quite getting the combo that I want there.
Yeah.
There we go. You saw that there for a little bit.
Yeah, really well done.
Yep. And now I'm potentially gonna have to farm for a little bit to get the part that I did not get with the RNG manip, so if the host wants to read out another donation.
Pray with us.
Thank you so much, Casey. We got €5 from Anonymous without a comment. We have €5 from Trasha Plays. Taskbot, choo choo! We also got €5 from Nepumuk saying, I'm doing my part. Donations guarantee Taskbot ship. Well, let's continue that €5 donation train. We are €364 away from making the Taskbot happen after this run. So you don't have all too much time. Casey,
Nope.
back to you.
Lol.
We got a life.
Shoutouts to Megaman 5. Mandatory thing to say whenever you get 1-ups from random drops. I need the part for this enemy. There's like no other way around it. It gets us to the double jump, and the double jump route essentially takes off like 5 minutes of the total run or something. So even if you farm for 2 minutes, it's still worth it. I'm just hoping that they're gonna be nice. I see another donation, so go ahead. We might be stuck here for a sec.
I got you, buddy. We have €20 from Shadow Frost, aka Frosty the Shadow Man. There we go. Saying, let's make it to 6K so we can see that bonus run. Let's go.
No. They're definitely not giving me any good RNG.
Gotcha's not giving you the part today.
Yep. Might have to try and... Oh, hello. That's health.
The sub-tank is filling up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's like a full health pickup directly around the corner here as well. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There we go.
Out of prison, we're breaking through.
Yep. There's one more part that we need later that might have equally or worse RNG. So we're gonna see if I can set that one up. That RNG manip is the hardest one by far, because I think I've been told that in the room that we're in, the RNG value changes like every frame or something. So it's insanely tight and difficult to see whether or not we can get that.
Now, you saw Casey pluck those plants in the stage. You can actually partially do that with this boss as well.
If she wants to do the attacks for that. Okay, this is what we want to see. That gives us free openings. Oh, good. She behaves at least. Her stage didn't. Oh, one more attack. There we go.
Yeah, she gave you some time back, I guess.
Yeah. All right, we have time for a donation.
Yeah.
Time for donation. I'm here. Yes.
Yes.
€25 from Rico saying, will you really say anything as long as we donate? Question mark. You do? Question mark. I mean, maybe if the amount is like, if the amount of money corresponds with the length of the donations, then I might read it out. We'll see. Also,
Okay.
Casey, how badly do you want to see the taskbar?
Yes.
Nice.
All right, so this stage, we're gonna go for 2 more parts for the double jump. The first one is basically free with the RNG manip. The second one is the nearly impossible one. We're gonna see how that goes. Also, this track is one of my favorite tracks in the series. The soundtrack is absolute banger soundtrack. So there's part 1 that we wanted.
Yeah, the soundtrack of the Zero series is amazing and proves that the GBA sound chip can do great things. when
sure.
used properly.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the first of the 3 bird mid bosses. We're just gonna wedge our sword in with the time stopper, making us deal an absolute ton of damage. It is possible to 2-shot him with this combo, but we got him in 3.
That's fine. So now for some cycle-based gameplay, because this beam, if we're not in invulnerability frames, like there is an insta-kill, so...
Okay, let's see if we get it. Nope. That's fine. We're just gonna have to hope for the other ones. I take like almost every opportunity to kill one of these enemies here. I'm gonna let the beam do its work on this one. No part. I'll swap my weapon here to Zero Knuckle because we might need that for further farming if things do not line up. Normally you go to the right immediately, but because we don't have the part yet, I'm just gonna see this guy. Nope, that's energy crystals. So we have more farming. So, host.
That's me. Hi.
Yes.
Yes. You will appreciate this one here. We got 20 euros and 60 cents from the only Joey saying, had to stop working to check in on my favorite speedrunner of all time. Go chair go. May the manips be fast and nice. Big love to the entire BSG crew and props to the audio and tech crew keeping the quality high. No you, only Joey, because you're also part of this crew. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for that. We're a tiny bit more than 300 euros away from making the task spot happen. The donations recently have been absolutely amazing, but we still need a tiny bit more, guys. Come on. Yep. If you can spare a few euros, please consider doing so.
Keep it coming. We want to see that task spot. Yep. And I want to see better RNG right now.
Yeah.
The manips were not working out, and the enemies are being worse.
Looking to be geared up here.
Yeah, you know, I'm just giving people more time to donate, you know, for the task spot run.
The game is cooperating with the incentive.
Yeah.
There it is.
Little corridor. There's beams going down there, but we're trying to not dodge him, not hit him. This boss can also waste time if he wants to. This is a run killer level. Because of the level itself, the RNG, and because of the boss, because sometimes he just does that and he blocks a bunch. This time, okay, good. That's what we want to see. We can down. Oh, did not quite get the down stat. Do something. Oh, okay. Gonna get that. Nope, no down stat. I'm just gonna take the heal. At least he's staying on the floor. Ideally, that's what we want to see. Nope, he's being annoying. Okay. Gonna do a thing. Okay. This is the normal consistent thing. We're just gonna punch him and stab him. Oh, well, all right. We're just gonna punch him twice. That also works.
Air shot. Gravity defying.
All right, so now I have a backup save in case I mess up reading, because I need to recognize Japanese characters in order to craft the double jump component now. So let's just see if I memorize everything again. Gonna go here. This one, this one, this one, and that one. That should be good. And we can read out another donation. Let's just go for one right now.
All right, one donation, quick. We got 5 euros from Delinquent Ghost saying, hey, you got this chair, do it for Seal.
Thanks, DG. All right, so now if everything checks out, we can activate this and we have the double jump.
Yes.
This is going to significantly speed up a variety of levels. A couple of really hard ones coming up later as well. We're going to go through the lower route here, which you need a fire attack for, which we got from the previous boss as well. And we're going to do some tiny double jumps to clear these conveyors pushing against us. Pick up this for more backup safety.
We're in the hotel. We're getting our hotel check-in card. Basically. You have to hold it for an incredible length.
And now wiggling.
Yeah, wiggling resets the hitbox of the sword, and that allows KillerChair to damage the boss more.
No. Oh, unfortunate. taking a bit of more hits than I want to while not getting enough wiggles in. Let's go in here. And the last one we're going to do some of these. It is possible to do like damage boosts and just stab completely through it and all that. But I'm not too confident with that due to health management being pretty important, in part because of a skip that we're going to be doing right over here.
It always looks so amazing to see Zero with a double jump.
This is a cool one. Just about enough iframes to make that work.
Ooh, and just about enough health to make it work.
Yep. Oh, you know what? There. And we have that chip that we picked up earlier that we're going to get for another sub-tank.
Checked in.
Yep. We are checked into our hotel room, but Zero lost the check-in card now, so, you know, it's gonna go.
We basically robbed the minibar.
Alright, stab that guy with my fists. And we're on to the boss fight here. There's ice physics on the floor. On the easy mode, there's not ice physics, but we really want to have his ability, so we put it to hard mode. We hope to see not that attack. And then we're just gonna stab him a bunch with fire. That's good. Okay, of course.
One.
There we go.
There we go.
Cleaved him in half. So
Yeah.
this is 4 out of 8 of the main stages. It's your classic Mega Man fare of like 8 main stages. We have a couple of mid stages in between them, and some like Wily Fortress-esque ending sequence stages. I think this is also a good time to read out the rest of the donations, because we're just going to be matching text and clearing level. That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I got you, buddy. We got €5 from Ken Senchu saying, "Choo choo, let's see Taskbot. Cheers from Brazil, less than 3. And we got a pretty generous €50 donation from Prog61, just saying, "Go Taskbot." And with that, we're less than €250 from away from Taskbot. I just want to say, when I
Nice.
started, we needed 627 or something, so we're absolutely getting there. Every little amount counts. If you can, please help us out. Taskbot is going to be awesome. KC, back to you.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Taskbot, in part because I'm going to be doing commentary for that if that goes through. Alright, so we're saving a bunch of humans from the attacking robots from Lord Weil, and the humans don't like Reploids because essentially they feel like Reploids is the cause of all of their problems, all of the wars that have been going on, the ravaging of the land. They're just not too happy with us.
We kind of killed their leader in the first game.
Yeah. So you can let go of a full charge buster right when you enter the room. Hey, I see some big donation coming on in.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know when that is through, and you know what, after the boss fight, because we're coming up on the boss fight right now. This is the hardest boss in the game, and you have to fight him twice, because the game is nice like that. My split in my timer is named "Look Out, He's Got a Knife," because that truly is, there we go, that attack.
Yeah.
Truly does a lot of damage. It's absolutely painful.
Yeah, this boss is so dangerous.
Yep, he grabbed me. Okay, that's good. We want to see that.
He has so many attacks.
He's got a lot of attacks. Oh, and he did it again. Up and close. There we go, got him. All right, time for the donation. Hit us with the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny. He says the big one. Well, joke's on you. There's 3 big ones.
Oh, God.
Let's quickly start with the small one, saying €15 from the host, saying, "Hello, it's me, the host, just doing my part for Taskbot. Good luck, KC."
Thanks.
We got, I hope the clapping is ready. We have €250. Woo! From our good friend Double Double sitting next to me here,
Hey.
saying, "Ladies and gentle people, Taskbot, is happening!
Let's go!
Yes!
We also have another 260 euros
Yes!
from Dutch J saying, hey friends, have a task spot. Wish I could be there in person, but you'll always have my support.
Love you!
Let me quickly proofread the third one and I'll come back to you.
All right, fair enough. Take your time.
Smash!
Legends, all of you.
Yeah.
Oh. So you're going to take it a little easy because the pattern seems a bit of a problem. Oh. Okay.
There's some interesting patterns.
Yeah, the blocks he put down are not great. Okay. Stab him there. That's better. And then stab him.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Okay, good.
So essentially, we broke into a prison, and now we're breaking out of a prison. The next area is like heavy on the health management. So I'm going to be taking it a little easy to try and get some extra health pickups, and then we'll see how we do from there.
Also a little bit of focus because you need an audio cue at some point in this.
Yes, I do need an audio cue later on. Nope, unfortunate. We're just going to take this. Not too great on the health, honestly. I'm going to do this, fill that up completely. All right. Good.
Made it. Good.
Extra health. Brilliant. Okay, these you never really make. Yeah, very tight jumps. So this is the health we're on. So I'm going to need a little bit of quiet here for some audio cues. Oh. See if you can jump over him on time. That's one. That's two. Oh, extra health, sure. Okay, we're good. Yeah. All right, through that stage. So we're now heading back to the main 4 stages. Some of the main 8. And if the host wants to read out the other big donation, feel free.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you so much, Casey. So we got another amazing 245 euros! Also by a good friend who sadly already left, Cry On, Cry Off, saying, Diane Quito dared me to snipe the milestone like this, sort of. Also, I'd like to say thank you so much, KillerChair, for telling me about BSG and signing us up. I had a grand old time, and I hope you had a great time at the event as well. Big shoutouts to all the runners and volunteers. You have been super sweet and amazing and hardworking, and I'm just so happy to have been a tiny little part of all of this. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all. Also, Taskbot. Thank you so much.
Taskbot. I, for one, welcome our new overlords after this one.
That jump there. All right, so this stage is a climbing stage. That's pretty much what you need to know. You go up, and the double jump makes going up better and faster.
Yeah.
This boss hits for a lot of damage, so I'm gonna have to heal. We're doing the wiggles with this axe that I picked up. It's essentially a weapon that deals about as much damage as a charge sword. We're gonna be using that on the boss as well. Doing all right on the health. I can pick up that emergency health pack at the top as well. No, that's okay. That disappeared on time. Good. Yeah, this stage without the double jump is just a lot slower. So we're just cruising through. Whenever the timer at the top hits 100, we take a lot of damage.
A quarter of your health, right?
Yeah, roughly. Taking that, filling the sub-tank up because the sub-tanks are kind of low.
Yes.
So here's the moth, flying boss. Difficult to hit, not a lot of comboing going on. Just trying to get good hits and hope for good attacks, which she doesn't seem to want to do because this one is slow and annoying.
Yeah.
No, all right. Okay, sure. Gonna get that stab, and that's fine.
Got her.
All things considered, pretty good. We wanted to stay in place and do like the saw blade attack so we can blow those up and get the down stab combo. But this was good enough. 128 on the in stage time is good. And now we're moving on to the stage of the Tech Kraken.
Oh boy. This is gonna be an amazing underwater level, I tell you.
Yes. Of course, it's a maze.
And it's underwater.
And I know where to go. So it's not a maze for me.
I think that's the amazing part.
It's pretty good.
The music is great as well for this one.
Yeah. Like I said, non-stop bangers in this soundtrack. It is so good. The Zero series is full of great music.
Yeah. Integrates really made a great series, the Zero series, and the ZX series as well.
Okay, good fall through there. We want to try to fall through at maximum pace, so that was a pretty decent maze area. And you remember that bird boss, that mini boss? There's another one.
It's a cool one.
This is the most annoying one, because this one can freeze you. Well, not quite a good attack. He's not freezing, at least. There we go.
Okay.
Apparently was just close to death there. Fast enough, I'll take it. And now we're gonna be hopping on some stairs. This is a little annoying movement. It's kind of difficult to learn the second part of the stairs. So we're gonna see if we can cruise through. And I'm just gonna take it a little easy over here. Take this damage boost, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go. And now we're on to the boss. We hope he's not going to... he can go into a black hole, and we hope he doesn't do that. If he does do that, I will have to menu to switch weapons. You'll see it. If he does do everything that I want, it's a very fast boss fight. Okay, taking damage is fine. It's not doing too crazy things yet. Okay. No. Okay.
Okay,
good. That attack he was preparing wastes about 10 seconds because he just goes off screen and stays there for a bit. So that was a great fight. And now we're gonna go on to the stage of the Pegasus. We're gonna set the weather to easy mode because we do not care about its power up that we can grab. And hard mode has the wind push you backwards, which is obviously slower. Not super much going on. It's basically just a gauntlet stage, go through, jump, roll correctly, etc. So if the host wants to read out something, feel free.
Yes, it is me, the host, once again. I want to make a quick announcement that kind of slipped through the cracks. So because of all these very generous donations, we have indeed surpassed last year's BSG total!
Let's go!
Yes!
And this event is not even done yet. Can we make 7K before the end of this marathon? That'd be insane.
That would be very hype.
Yeah.
Honestly, this event has been a blast. I've been having so much fun. I've been commentating a lot. I've been hosting a lot. I've just kind of been around. Chances are, if you watch throughout the week, you've seen me around. And just loved it.
So, Thunderbirds.
Yep, another bird. That was a good hit. I'll wait till that. No, that's a decent hit. Did not quite get the charge with the sword.
There
3
he
shot,
goes.
good enough. We take those. So, second part of this gauntlet stage. There's a couple of annoying jumps here and there. Those triangle 3-point enemies, it's RNG where they spawn. Pattern not that super great this time around, but that's alright. That doesn't matter then. I'll just pick this one for the extra health. Some nice health pickups in this stage. That's a good one, good spot. Jumping over that. And on to the boss. And now we're going to be swapping to the Ice Blaster. This thing has a weird feature whereby the point you shoot it from is a little blue sphere. And a projectile comes out of it. Now, the blue sphere, as well as the projectile, do damage. So if we wedge it inside a boss, it deals double damage. And since these next bosses are both weak to ice, that is just brilliant amount of damage if we can line that up. Sadly, he's being a little annoying. There we go, got him. All right, next stage is going to be the Minotaur. He's got magnetism powers. We actually set the stage to the hard mode version, not because of his power, but because the second half of the stage is so much easier on it.
Yeah. All 8 bosses named after mythological creatures. There's a lot of legends naming involved in this Mega Man Zero.
Yeah, the space station that the villain controls is even called Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's quite the stage.
Yep. So the feature of the hard mode of this stage is the low gravity and the high gravity. We only care really about the second half of it, even though you jump over here a little bit, that's nice. This inside area is always the same, regardless.
Yeah, you have this magnetism mechanic, so because same colors repel each other. So on the blue, if you have the pink orb on you, you can jump really high from the pink, but you get stuck to the blue, so you basically can't jump as much.
Swapping some things around for the mini boss here. You can technically also use the Ice Buster thing, because it is weak to ice, but if you do it correctly, that was a good hit actually. If you do it correctly with the Time Stopper, it'll be faster regardless. That was actually really fast.
Yeah, that was really good.
Don't think I've gotten in that fast before. And now we're swapping away back to the ice again, because we need that for the boss at the end of the next half. So pay attention. This is going to be really hard, because this is the hard mode of the stage. Yeah.
Double jump is really your friend here.
It makes this part of the stage trivial.
Yeah.
All right, so the Minotaur itself, actually difficult boss, and I am going to try and do some damage boosting, assuming he uses the attacks I want to see. Because we're going to try to wedge that Ice Blaster in his face. In this case, we want him to stop that attack. Triple slash there. Simple thing. Oh, there we go. Take the damage, wedge the ice on him. Take the damage, wedge ice on him. And I couldn't quite do it again. Just gonna do it normal and down stab and go. So that fight can go a variety of ways. All bosses in the game have crazy RNG on what attacks they're using. We're just hoping for the best. We're gonna have to mash through a fair amount of text now, so if the host wants to read out something more, feel free.
Yes, I would like to, because we have a cool donation here. Or like, we'll see about that. We have €5 from our friend Dying Keto saying, Taskbot. Taskbot. Taskbot? Taskbot. Taskbot. Xoneris? Taskbot. 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 KillerChair. Taskbot. 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 Boxmeister. Taskbot.
Is this
Taskbot.
a Pokemon, Jonas?
Anyway, thank you so much for that one.
All right, we're now coming up on some of the hardest stages in the game, other than the RNG manip earlier, which I only got half of. So we're going to see how I do on this one. There's some death pits coming up that look really scary, and believe me, they are. Fantastic track once again.
Yeah. And once again, getting a lot of mileage out of the double jumps.
Yep. Take a little sec to charge that up. Oh, missed that. Well, froze that one anyway. Do not have plenty of life, so I don't need that backup there. There's a one up there in the top right corner, which is a good backup if your run's going south. And this is where the double jump saves an absolute ton of time, because we can just skip almost this entire area. The platforms here also lined up nicely, so that I didn't have to do more dangerous strats. So this is where the death pits are. Welcome.
Yeah, this part of the stage is hard.
Yeah,
Actually.
this is very scary. Oh, that lined up nicely. All right. That lined up nicely. I'm gonna wait here just to be safe. Barely.
It's always nerve-wracking when you have to do that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna heal up before the fight because remember when I said we had to fight the hardest boss in this game twice? Here he is.
Craft. Oh no, the guy with the knife is the backstabber in this story.
Okay. Oh. Okay, good. Got a full combo there. Oh, there we go. That's fine. That's close enough. So the further you are from the edge of the screen, the more damage that stab attack does. But that was a very good fight, actually.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that one.
Yeah, he behaved really well, actually.
Not having to heal on that fight doesn't happen often. 137 on the in-game. That's sick. All right, more text mashing. The longest cutscenes in the game are unskippable.
Yeah. Neo Arcadia has been blown up by the space laser.
Yep. Yeah, because Kraft wanted to take revenge on Weil by blowing up Neo Arcadia.
Yeah.
And next up, Weil is gonna blast Area Zero, which is not related to the character Zero. It's related to where the humans now live. And, you know, so he's taking revenge for that as well. So yeah, feel free to read a message out, Mr. Friendly Xoneris Hostman.
Mr. Friendly Xoneris Hostman, that's what I shall be named by now.
Yep.
I want to make a tiny special donation, not donation, an announcement. Sorry, it's so many donations.
Yep.
Special announcement because since we've met TaskBot now and we don't have any incentives left, we have something special. You might know that we have the 4-hour super cool Rayman relay race coming up last, and the runners have been working out some cool stuff they can do throughout the 4-hour run. And for every 25 euros donated, it will unlock a tiny incentive during that run. There are 13 in total. You can donate during the run, and there will be more info of what any incentive is. But for every $25 from now on, there will be cool stuff happening in Rayman. So there's still reasons to donate. And obviously charity as well. But
Very nice.
So yeah. Please consider still donating, and maybe we can reach the 7K before the marathon ends. That'd be awesome. Friendly KillerChair, back to you, sir.
Yes. Friend man. Guy.
Friend man, person.
Boy. My boy.
Pulling the plugs in 4 directions.
Yep. We're essentially enabling a teleporter or something like that. It's been a while since I looked into the plot of the game.
Yeah, I think it's unlocking the lock to get towards the teleporter circuit to then activate the teleporter towards Ragnarok, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So this room is cycle-based, so I kind of hit it at an awkward cycle. Here's what it is. Yeah, we're just kind of cruising, fighting things. We're going to be doing something cool, though, in the next couple rooms. Because we're going to pick up the drill weapon out of these guys in a sec. And we're going to be using that one room later. Or, well, a couple rooms, technically. Triple slash into charge knuckle is enough to break that and get the thing. That is the one other zero knuckle weapon that we use besides the axe. And you will very quickly see why. Come on, there we go. So those blocks you normally need to break with enemies that slowly fly from off-screen into the screen. You have to hit them downwards in the right angle. It's absolutely annoying, and it takes about a minute, I would say. Especially if you miss one of them and hit the wrong things.
Yeah, we're braving the 4 elements here. 3 of them cleared, one more to go.
And then a boss that I like to label the Time Waster boss. We want him to stick in the center of the screen and do a little spiral shot thing around. But quite often he will just do a little wiggly and then go off screen for like 10 seconds or something, if not more. I've already lost a few PBs to that boss.
Dude. Yeah, the boss can misbehave. Also, amazing platforming. You're showing up so smoothly through the water.
Doing the movement right in this game makes you feel so good.
Yeah.
There we go, dodge that fish. That's an annoying one to dodge, actually. Their hitboxes are a little bit bigger than I feel they should be. So it's always a little awkward.
Yeah.
Alright, time to see what the boss does and if I can get a fast kill on him. Even if he does do the right thing, it's still tight to get the quick kill on him there. Okay, he is doing it. Oh! One hit short.
That was so close.
That almost was a one cycle. Just dodging this. You can destroy the panels as well, but there's no point really. And then once the boss is on screen again, there we go.
Nice. That was so close.
2 more stages. One of them takes long and the other not so much, but it is a very hard one up next. Some very tight platforming. It's very easy to fall to your death, and a lot of things that deal about 1/3 of my health and damage. So, yeah. Nope, nope, not that one. Oops. Should be able to just exit. That's unfortunate.
Hello.
I just really like the theme. Can I just exit?
It's on the...
This one, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's one.
Good. I just really like that song there.
It is a great song.
There we go. Also, that's a that never happened before moment. Never selected that stage accidentally.
Yeah, luckily for each stage you enter that you have cleared at the very least, so you can exit. I think you can also do it if you haven't cleared it yet, but I'm not 100% sure.
I think you have to actually take a death there if that happens. Really cool music here as well, nice and smooth. We're gonna hopefully go through this without taking damage, because that would be great. Good. So those thunder things deal about 1/3 of your health and damage, and we are going to take that 1 damage boost there. There we go. That's our friend. Nice. There.
Smooth.
Good movement.
Very smooth.
Now this is one of the scariest rooms in the game to me. Back when I started learning the game, this room gave me so much trouble. You'll very quickly see why here. There's moving platforms. At the top of these moving platforms, there's spikes. And there's this as kind of a replacement for the Yoku blocks. And I got through it just easy because double jump is wonderful.
Can I say how that entire stage was so smooth?
Yeah, no, that was a good stage.
That you really did it well.
Now this boss, I still take fairly safe strats because it is so easy to fall to your death during the fight. So just kind of use my charge buster. Don't use many combo pieces here. It is just difficult, and if you mash wrong, then you just fall off the stage as well. Oh. Okay, this will be good. We push these out by triple slashing and got him.
Really good.
Orb. Orb! And the orb is gone, and onto the final stage we go.
From the orb into the atmosphere we go.
Yep. We're now going into a beautiful space satellite. There's a bit of damage boosting and some movement, and then up to the refights. So if the host has a thing to say, go on ahead.
I have a thing to say, so I will go ahead.
Do it.
We got another €50 donation
Let's go.
by Sir Fat Sack, saying, I have 2 incentives. 2 number 9s. A number 9 large. A number 6 with extra dip. A number 7. 2 number 45s. 1 with cheese. And a large soda. Thanks for that. I'm not sure if we can help you with that one, but thank you for the donation. KC, back to you. Friend.
Thanks.
Runner person.
Man, guy,
Yes.
pal, buddy. Right, so we're in the Space Satellite Ragnarok, the giant space laser thing, and we're up at the refights. Some of these are pretty much the same. Some of these are going to go slightly faster. Yeah. I have a set order that I do them in as well.
Yeah. Music's so ominous for the stage.
Yeah, it's so good. This is a very climactic finale of the Zero series.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I personally really like Z4 because of how smooth the game is. Let's kill that one. It's very streamlined. There's not too many convoluted systems. It's just very much level, 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 go, go, go. The most convoluted system is the part grinding, and that's about it. So, the order that I do them is kind of like up to the top and leave the top left one for last, along with the bottom right one. It's just convenient. The last ones we specifically do in that order because of the weapon that we're going to be selecting for that, and that is a very good fight.
Yeah.
No big invulnerable moves for him. Nice comboing. And on to the Moth. We're gonna be full-on sub-tank. I didn't even realize. That's great. Good to know. Yeah, the final boss we're going to do a fair amount of damage boosting on, so the more sub-tank we have, the better we are. Okay. Do that combo. We're gonna punch. Punch again. Oh, okay. That's annoying. With the punch even.
Insect boss video games. Ugh.
Damn. Very cool.
Nice.
Alright, next up the chicken. I still like to call him chicken, even though he's like a cockatrice or vulture or something along those lines.
Yeah.
He's still annoying. He still can just kill you if he wants to by freezing you like that and jumping on you.
Jumping over
Got
your
that
attacks.
combo. There we go. No time freezes.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant. We're gonna take the heals and then head over to the Kraken next.
Yes.
See if he plays nice. This time we're already on 0 knuckles, so even if he goes into the black hole, no problem. We already have the weapon selected. Good. And it just stood in one place and took it.
Easy.
Brilliant. That's what you want to see.
GG.
Next up, the turtle. Let's see how many attacks he's going to block this time. He really likes to do that.
Eat Gemblem.
Yep. Yep, alright. He's going to do that immediately. Just going to do the consistent strats to not damage boost too much, because he's very annoying. Might take one extra hit here just to get that combo out quicker. Oh, good. Now, come on. Come on. Stop blocking. There we go. Yeah, he can just do the blocking over and over and over and over if he wants to. It's very annoying. Alright. Final two of the refights. Gonna select their Buster for them, because we're gonna do the same strats as we did before with them.
I guess, oh no, Minotaur. Yeah.
Oh, nope, we do not want to see that attack. That is bad. He's sticking a lot of stuff to us, which makes us slower. Oh, and he's doing that even. Cannot quite hit him with that, which is very annoying. He's being a troublemaker right now. I'm just gonna take that and stab him.
Still well done.
Yeah.
Given that you immediately got stuck on by the Minotaur.
Yeah, I should really not charge in at him right off the bat, because I know he can do that grab. I just really wanted to get him over quick.
Honestly, totally valid.
Yeah. So now over here you see that the weather effect is on. That is an effect that is throughout his entire stage if you set it to hard mode. Yeah, this guy gives a lot of players a lot of trouble as well because he just deals a good amount of damage and he can grab you and chuck you in the pits along with the weather. Yeah. So a lot of people struggle with fighting him the first time around. But we're on to the final boss of the game.
The final stretch.
Yep. But the looks of it, I'm going to go a little bit overestimate, but not by super much.
Proud of you.
Most of it was not on you, actually, but with the RNG for the parts.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, hello. Please.
Grabbing onto those is...
Full on health. Grabbing the axe. We're actually going to be using the axe on the final boss. Again, it does about as much damage as, I think exactly the amount of damage as a charged saber. So you just don't have to charge it up and you can just saber combo out of it. To kill all these enemies in hopes for a little bit more health. And other than that, we're just going to do our best on the final boss.
While
Phase 1 has a lot of time waste potential, and Phase 2 has got an absolute banger of a track, so when we come around to that, I'll just let the music speak for itself.
Ragnarok Core.
This is an effect we want to see. Easy to do combos through. Gotta take the health already. Okay, that's fine. Got him. All right.
That was really good.
Final boss. Enjoy the music.
Time is on the last hit.
Yeah. Time coming up. Oh. Next time I hit him. And oh. And time.
Great job.
So that is Megaman 04. Brilliant game. Absolutely love it. This is the game that I started with on speedrunning. And it's just a delight to be back and have a good time. And yeah, let's see what the in-game timer is. It's always fun to see. Save it over this one.
37...
36, yeah, 36:14.
Okay.
Sounds about right. Yeah, no, that's it from me. Do you have anything else to say?
Not from my end.
All right, then I'll just say, hey, if you like Mega Man Zero and Capcom games and Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy XIV I've been playing, follow me on Twitch. Same name as everywhere. That's it for me.
Yeah. That's what.
All right, thank you so much, KillerChair, friend, person, dude, guy. Before I let you off, there's one more cool donation here that you'll appreciate. We have 25 euros from G_reg saying, hello, just got home from my night shift job and I gotta give some props to KillerChair. He's a cool guy and fed my Capcom enthusiasm.
Thanks, friend.
All right, yeah, like you guys made it happen. We're gonna jump into a quick intermission and then we'll get to see Taskbot. Yeah, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Instead, we are not refunding your deal. We hope you enjoy